What is up, geeks and gamers? Tony from Idiot Gamers here, bringing you Week 6 of the Jacksonville Jaguars Super Bowl or bust season. Unfortunately, last week we weren't able to get the trade off that we wanted for Bob Sanders, so we just ended up releasing him and picking up somebody else to replace him. The only other notable thing we did was Terrell Pryor got cut. I didn't really see anything better from him, so for getting rid of Terrell Pryor, we actually picked up TJ Yates. So I'm liking where our quarterback situation now is sitting. So behind Matt Flynn, we're still trying to slowly develop him into, a little bit better player. But, I like where our quarterback situation is sitting now with Caleb Haney and TJ Yates. So, if something happens to Flynn, we might have a little bit of a QB battle going on later on in the season. But so we are week 6. We are no longer able to trade after this week. So unfortunately, there won't be any major shifts in anything. I am going to do just one thing just to see if by the end of the season, by the end of the week, rather, we can't get something, so maybe, as much as I like to see Mercedes Lewis, see if we can't get a pick out of him. So we'll just see if we gather any offers, and it looks like plenty of teams would be willing to take him, but I don't think we're going to get rid of him. So with that said, we're going to go right into this game. And we're going up against the 2-3 Pittsburgh Steelers. Looks like they're not having too good of a season here. And this is one of those teams that I thought was going to be really hard to beat, much like the Saints. So we'll see how it works out here. So first road game after a few games at home. We're hoping to see the defense slowly but surely keep doing what they're doing. And we're hoping that this is one of those weeks that, judging by the record, we can maybe try to open up a little bit more of the passing game. So, but, throwing up against Troy Polamalu, not necessarily a good thing to do. But, the Steelers' defense is very good, very tough secondary, very tough defensive line. So this might just be another one of those games where we get shut down. But we will see what happens. And raining again. My God, we just take the rain everywhere we go.
Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Steelers.
So this heads, we will defer.
Playing on the road, always a difficult place to win. What does the traveling team have to do?
Well, Gus, there's no question that not only do you have to overcome
and we will start off.
Team, but you have to overcome one of the toughest environments
and here we go.
In the National Football League. So emotionally, you almost have to find your own energy on the field. The bench has to be alive.
And they're not going to try to run it out at all, so let's see what we can do against Big Ben Roethlisberger. Starting out with a 5-wide set. He is ready to just start throwing. And we get to him right away. 5-wide set did not work. Justin Bannon, excuse me. Well, it does not look like he's been doing too well this season with Ben's stats. And Terrence Knighton gets to him this time.
So they're facing third and long.
So could be looking at a safety to open the game here. Or we'll just give him a stop here. Tyson Alualu getting the stop and Terrence Knighton getting the tackle.
By number 96. It's fourth down.
So this is going to set us up with amazing field position to start out. Just inside the 50. Not really much of a return there.
And coming to the field, the quarterback, who hopes to lead
we will start out throwing the ball this time around again.
Good coverage downfield.
Getting the wheel route to Maurice Jones-Drew. I believe that's his first reception of the season.
was a nice
Matt
job
Flynn
by
looked
the
very
offensive
comfortable in the
line,
pocket throwing that.
allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field.
Ooh, check back into the run.
Flynn, pitch out.
And, oh, tough stop.
The offense is a group that prides itself on running the football, and carrying the load is the electrifying mojo. Maurice Jones-Drew out of UCLA, who has a knack
Oh,
of finding
almost
the
picked
end zone.
off there.
Yeah,
That
you're
could have been
exactly
bad.
right, Gus. Maurice Jones-Drew is a touchdown machine. He has that low center of gravity that makes him so tough to bring down. Plus, he's got great
Going to
acceleration,
Mercedes
so when he
Lewis,
gets
and
into the
as
open
I
field,
said,
it's tough to
Troy
catch.
Polamalu.
Accuracy is definitely primed to be a performer
And,
to watch
oh,
this week.
is he going to get stopped?
Burst of speed.
And he's going to score on us, unfortunately. Probably not the last time we're going to see that. And I believe that's Matt Flynn's first pick in a while.
So with that, they took advantage of the interception.
That is unfortunate for our offense to start out where we looked like we were starting out very well. So we will not have a scoreless first quarter this time around.
He'll return it from the 6.
Oh, no spin move for Thomas there.
21-yard line. Ellis was there to bring him down. The offense will take over.
So we will see what we can get going on the ground here.
We have a first down and 10 to go.
And Maurice Jones-Drew stopped in the back. James Farrer. And it just showed us the playoff picture. It looked like we were just behind the Browns of all teams. And Jones-Drew stopped in the back again. James Harrison.
Draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man.
And, oh, Matt Flynn under pressure gets sacked. Antoine Smith. So we will have to punt here. Podlesh, let's see if Podlesh can't get us a decent punt here. Very redundant statement there. Podlesh giving Podlesh the Podlesh. Punt. And we're going to get a stop there, but there's a flag. Let's see what it is.
He gets out to the 45. Cox was there to bring
All right, so that'll put him back a little bit.
like a pretty obvious hole.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That was a pretty good form tackle right there.
So having given Ben Roethlisberger the lead, let's see what he can start out doing. And he gets the first down there. Hines Ward.
He's tackled around the 45.
And with that, we are down by 7. All right, Bowman. Strain will return soon. Okay, this time we will substitute in somebody rather than just blowing it over and clicking through the buttons on accident. So Ben Roethlisberger approaching midfield.
Roethlisberger, pitch right.
Seeing if they can't get something going.
Simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Getting in with the blitz here, seeing if we can't force some pressure on Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger hands it off.
And Bannon with the tackle there.
The 48-yard line by Bannon.
So they're 2 yards shy of midfield, 7 yards shy of the first. See if Roethlisberger doesn't come out throwing here. And he does. Is he going to get the... Oh! Wallace with the amazing, amazing catch there.
The quarterback found his man there and picks up a big gain through the air. Chris, how did he get
So
open?
now they're in the red zone. They're knocking on the door to score, making it a 14-point lead. Could, at the worst, at the best, we'll be looking at a 10-point deficit here.
And I think that's exactly what we saw there.
It'll be interesting to see how he plays him for the rest of the game. They go with the run. He's wrestled down around the 10-yard line by Sharper.
We're hoping for a big stop here. We're hoping for something good to come of this, and we get a stop. Roethlisberger, 3 for 3 for 52 yards. So at the 2-minute warning, they're going to kick a field goal, so we have 2 minutes to make something work.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And, oh, that looked like it was going to be out. That looked like it was wide.
The Steelers, 10, the Jaguars.
So Trindon Holiday, give us a good return. And Trindon Holiday is down the sidelines. Is he going to make it? He is going to go all the way for the touchdown to make it a 3-point deficit. I like to see that. So the only unfortunate side of that is that we gave Ben Roethlisberger the ball back. So they will have roughly 2 minutes to make something work.
Is ready to kick this one off. Brown is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
So they look like they're having a good return here to 23. Not as good as our last one, but it's still a return. So open it up in the shotgun again, so I would expect something deep downfield. And Aaron Campman gets to Ben Roethlisberger.
He's dropped, and that's a huge sack.
Are they going to go to the no huddle? No. Looks like they're going to play it safe here. And we're waiting. Are they seriously going to just try to get us to jump? It's not going to work, so we'll burn a timeout just to make sure that they actually start doing something. And we'll blitz them. And Batch runs right into the blitz. Loss again. Teams should just know not to run against me.
Get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Oh, almost jumped off sides there. Almost jumped off sides again. What am I doing here? And I am going to jump off sides. They're trying to run the clock.
Looks like the offense is a little excited down there.
Having a little fun here. Make Roethlisberger do something.
Defense. It's a frustrating part of the game, but you see it happen all the time. A guy tries.
They're opening up into the 5 wide again. I'm sorry, the 4 wide again. And Roethlisberger just checking down. I don't understand. We'll burn another timeout here. Let's see if we can't maybe get a tie going into half. Crap, now I understand why the Steelers are 2-3. My God. They're not doing anything, so we will get Holiday to get us well into field goal range. A first down will do it for us.
Feel their energy, their teammates can feel their energy, and all of a sudden the momentum of the game can completely shift.
Try to hit Lewis on a wheel route here. No, we'll just take it ourselves. And Matt Flynn will get us well into field goal range with that run, but I think we can try to do better than that.
Yeah, the first down's important, but maybe more importantly in this situation, he was able to get out of bounds, off the clock.
A little premature throw there.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm.
Trying to get that little run over, or little throw over the middle. And nobody is on Mercedes Lewis. We will get a touchdown for him. No. We'll take a timeout, and
if you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage.
And Matt Flynn is just going to run it in himself.
He's going to wear you out.
Touchdown, Jags.
So we erase the 10-point deficit right before half, and we will get the ball back in 10 seconds.
That sometimes is just too much to stop.
Scobie tacks on the extra point. Jacksonville is up by 4. Scobie will be kicking off. Brown stands back to field the kick.
So let's see what we can't make something happen here. Flag again, so we'll most likely be pushing it back.
Gets it to the 21. Number 57.
We'll give it 1st and 10 on their 11.
Is flagged for a hold on the play.
And this will probably just run it out, and this will be the end of the second.
Inside handoff.
So we have a 4-point lead going into halftime. We get the ball back. See if we can't add on to this lead here. This is by far a little easier game than I thought it was going to be. Thomas is going to be returning for us. And not as good as our last run.
Brown was there to bring him down.
So we will check it to Maurice Jones-Drew. And, just if we would have gotten around Nelson there, we probably could have had a first down. So, almost intercepted again. Looks like that middle route is slowly closing up, so let's see if we can't try to make something go on the sidelines. We'll check back into a run to try to at least get this first down. And we do. Brandon Sane trucking it through again. On his way to a hell of a season if he would actually get into the end zone. Jones-Drew on his way to a hell of a rushing season again, too. And, oh no! Troy Polamalu forces a fumble, but we are lucky enough to get it back. That could have been a nightmare.
Yeah, I guess it's so true. No team wants to give their opponent
So,
a chance to
we're just going to be safe and try to run this back again. And no good.
That ball, he's going to be hanging on tight.
A pickup of 5.
So let's see if we can't get something over the center. And no, Matt Flynn is stuffed again. Brett Kiesel that time. So we're still hanging on to a 4-point lead. We'll punt it away. And give it back to our defense. See if our defense can't keep it going.
Fields the punt at the 19-yard line. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped. Bowen was there to bring him down.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that.
All right, Big Ben, what do you got? What do you got for us?
Jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that
And Batch going around to the side.
The Steelers
Only picking up 4.
Trouble getting really anything going with the ground game.
And Roethlisberger now opening up into the shotgun.
So maybe they'll get something going now.
Sending Miller over to block, and he just checks it into a run.
He's dropped for a loss.
The Steelers continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look
Well, the
tired.
wall is
They're
still
physically
standing strong.
outmatched, and it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
And is Aaron Campman going to get to it? No, but we get an interception off of Roethlisberger from the pressure.
Behind Psycho Ward was there for the stop.
So let's see if this time around we can't get something going. Oh, Jones-Drew stiff-arming into a spin move. Getting past, but Lamar Woodley picking up the tackle.
He's searching for a receiver.
And Mercedes Lewis sidelining it down for a few yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Well, Matt Flynn's completion percentage not good today.
Impact performer of the game so far.
All right, so we're going to try a little trickery play here. Nope, we won't. That'll be the end of the third.
Neither team able to put a lot of
All right,
points on
still
the board.
holding on the
Fourth with
4-point
score.
lead at the end of the third, going into the fourth.
14. The
Hoping we
Steelers
can't get something going here.
The Jaguars have the lead.
Oh,
Are in
almost
field goal
intercepted
range as we get
again.
set for the start of the fourth quarter. Lewis was the intended receiver.
And Jones-Drew is going to take it to the house.
He's in. Touchdown.
I think Maurice Jones-Drew is simply one of the most.
We'll take a
unique
21-10
players in the
lead off of the
so many
out
different
route for
ways,
Jones-Drew.
Receiving, rushing, but he's so strong and built so low that
So we will kick it back and see if the Steelers have anything to come back.
Scobie is just about ready to kick this one away. Wallace is back to receive the kick. Taken from
And
the
he'll have a
30-yard line.
decent return here. Paul Posluszny starting off with the tackle.
Cox was there for the stop.
Roethlisberger into the single back set. And Aaron Campman nearly getting a sack that time around. Heath Miller, 2 receptions, 10 yards. They're now gonna check into the no huddle, see if they can't get something going. And Aaron Campman, pressure again, but they get the first down. Heath Miller again.
And he's tackled at about the 33-yard line.
I think they were just checking into the no huddle just to try to get a first down. And Aaron Campman with the pressure again. And whoa. Hines Ward getting a major reception there. That put them into at least field goal range now. We got a game on our hands. And missed it with Aaron Campman. Jarred the fumble, but we didn't get it picked up. All right, so this has probably knocked them out of field goal range at least.
Pressure, Chris, they're generating is going to have an effect on the way he plays.
Yeah, absolutely, Gus. This guy is known for being.
Aaron Campman coming in again, but Tyson Alawalu is there for the sack. 3rd and 25. They are now out of field goal range. What looked like a scary catch from Ward turned into a couple of really good defensive stops for us. And Campman coming with the pressure again, and he gets the sack again. That's 8 for the season. And with that, the 2-minute warning, I would imagine they're going to try to go for it here, seeing as they're only down by a 2 score. So, yeah, they are going to go for it here. And Aaron Campman again getting us the turnover on downs.
Well, I certainly understand they felt like they needed to take a shot there. It just didn't.
We will give it to Brandon Sane. And Brandon Sane trucking past somebody, and Kiesel getting us the face mask.
He's dropped down at about the 49-yard line by Kissel.
And we will accept that.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
We'll give it to Jones-Drew here. And Jones-Drew getting past a couple people.
He's brought down around the 27-yard line by Clark.
Back to Brandon Sane. We'll see if he can't get the first down for us. And he barely gets to it. It'll be 3rd and inches. Let's see if Rashad Jennings can't get it for us. And Rashad Jennings gets it for us. Spins past a defender. And with that, quit making me kneel. With that, that's going to probably be the game for us. Jones-Drew.
Flynn gives it up the middle. 7 yards.
And Rashad Jennings is going to get this one in. So that'll increase the lead 28-10. That is going to be the game with 1:20 left.
Extra point is good.
So Matt Flynn definitely looking comfortable now going into what I thought was going to be a really hard spot for our season. We're just breezing over people. And Cox with the tackle there.
Cox was there for the stop.
All right, Big Ben, what do you got? And Roethlisberger throws nearly for the first down.
Good play against pressure. They were coming after him, but the quick throw beat him.
Terrence Knighton almost picks up the sack there.
That's a 7-yard gain.
Our defensive wall here is just a sack machine. Roethlisberger is going to spike the ball.
Pick up the first down. Now, as a defensive coordinator, you may be a little more hesitant to call that blitz, and quarterbacks like that.
Campman coming around with the pressure, and Campman gets him again.
And the defense is all over him. They go to their hurry-up offense.
That's Aaron Campman on fire the entire season. He is our leader on the defensive line.
Looks left, Here's a short pass.
We push him out of bounds.
At the 34-yard
They're just going to punt. They know it's over.
What they were going to do on third down, they might as well have just kicked it on third down because you're still way far away from picking up a first down, and that just was sort of a give-up.
So Holiday will give us a decent return so we can just kneel it here. 21 unanswered points.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a
that will be your game, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly looking up for the middle part of our season, which I thought was going to be the hard section of it. So we're going to have 2 more games until our bye week. We are at home next week against the Ravens, and the following week we go to Texas to play against the Texans. So we will check our player of the game. Screw you, Troy Polamalu. You stole my player of the game.
And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.
So we're hoping this rain quits following us. It's been like, 4 games in a row it's rained on us? So even with some issues on injuries, I feel like we're doing fairly well here. So we improved to 6-0. Definitely did not think we were going to be 6-0. This is definitely the best season, the best start to a season that the Jaguars have ever seen. We're going up against next week the 3-2 Ravens. It just looks like all the teams that we're playing are just having really piss poor records. So, I mean, this could work out for us. I mean, we wanted to get to a Super Bowl. We wanted to build, a dynasty. So, hopefully this, at least, if we win 2 more seasons, we're not going to have a losing, or if we win 2 more games, we're not going to have a losing season. So, I expect to get at least a playoff berth now. So, we will see you next time. We'll be on to the next.